Do you remember this guy? This is you. This will be the best ever rain video I have recorded in Africa. I want to show you what I have just passed. Turkey is 8,000 kilometers away. You changed his nature. It's walking backwards. I got the certificate from the person who is William, and this will be the memory of my lifetime. All right. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Anil and I'm traveling around the world for the last 8 years, and today I am in the 5th country of my 2 years long Africa trip with a motorcycle, which is Kenya. So today will be a very interesting day because we will change the hemispheres quite a few times, like maybe 4 times. Now I'm in the southern hemisphere and we'll go to the north, we'll go down again to the south, and we'll go up again to the north. So today we will roam around the equator line. Welcome to the video again. And I will try to give you different angles throughout this journey, and after today you will be seeing many different angles around the motorcycle. Let's turn this on. Ta-da! So first of all, I want to show you the equator line on our way. Then we will proceed to a waterfall. Bye bye!
The equator is the invisible line that circles the Earth right in the middle, dividing it into the northern and southern hemispheres. In Kenya, you can actually stand on this line, one foot in the north, the other in the south, and feel like you are at the center of the world. And today's ride will go through the equator line from south to north and from north to south, and each time I will try to show you a famous test. They say water will spin in different directions in each hemisphere. When we just change the hemispheres on the equator line, the spin of the water will be different. Still, we will see this many times along our journey.
Yes, the hotel names and shop names are having equator, so probably we are getting close. St. Teresa Children Learning Center Equator. Oh. There is a church, Equator Church. Oh, and the equator board is here. Let's take a picture. Salama baba.
Karibu.
Habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
Ah.
Na wewe? Habari ya motorbike?
Yes. I travel with motorbike. Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda.
Wow.
Yes.
Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda.
Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe.
Africa, South Africa.
Yes, Baba, all around Africa.
Oh, around Africa. You know, as the world goes around, it produces motion which affect the GPLIS, the 4 global positioning system, which are human, plant, air, and the mineral. Me, I use water as a mineral, and I have an operator which is a bow which has a hole at the middle to indicate the center of gravity. If you pour the water exactly at the equator line, it will fall down without making any rotation, not right or left, because at equator line there is a magnetic force that pull each other, which is like equal forces pulling each other.
This is a very famous experiment. They do it all around the world on the equator line. So I did it once in Uganda, and people told me like, oh, it's a lie, oh, blah blah. Now, today we will cross the equator for 2 times, and now I'm in Nyahururu, and we are trying it with what was your name?
With Jogu.
Jogu.
Yeah,
We are trying it
the
with
one-
Jogu.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us look. Now exactly at the equator line. If I pour the water, yeah, exactly at the middle of my bowl, at the rated drain. If I put my indicator on top, yeah, you see, it's a drain down at the no rotation. My indicator don't move right or left because we are in the equator line. It just go, yeah, you see, it is steady still at the making no rotation. Exactly. If we go north, now we go 10 meters north of equator. As it take motion, it goes right direction, which is clockwise. In north, it goes right direction, which is clockwise motion.
We just did it in the north, and now we are in the south, and now it is counterclockwise.
Now it's counterclockwise in south. Yeah, it's on counterclockwise inside.
I tried everything to test this experiment, but it looks it's working.
Yeah, good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So now we will try it again in Nanyuki, and we'll see if it works or not. And when you cross the equator, if you want, he gives you a colorful certificate which shows that you crossed the equator line, and now you can prove it to your friends. Thank you so much, Baba. We'll start going to Nanyuki. This is the town called Nyahururu, and let's ride it together. Our next stop is the Thompson Falls. And they said there is a hotel which has a great view. So I will go to that hotel, maybe to have a chai or something. I think no need to enter. It looks like there is a viewpoint, a paid viewpoint, adult. Instead of entering here for 300, I will try to go to the lodge. Salama, how are you? You have a restaurant? Okay. Viewpoint. Instead of paying that amount to a viewpoint, I pay it for a coffee, and I can enjoy the view from here. This motorbike is a great icebreaker for me, because whoever sees it, they come and they ask like, oh, where are you coming from, blah blah, so many questions, and it creates a bond, a friendship bond, and then they just let me to do anything. I will not eat anything in the restaurant because I'm a little bit short in the time. Now I will see the waterfall and we will continue. So sometimes I'm really happy that I'm traveling with a motorbike. Hello. Huh?
We take a picture together.
But then you will also ask for money. You will ask pesa.
Yes.
Ha, hamna pesa.
You'll give me a small tip.
Ba hamna pesa.
Utanipa ka tip kadogo.
No.
Eh.
Ah, pesa hamna.
Hamna.
Yeah.
Utalipa na M-Pesa.
telephone. Me M-Pesa? No, I'm Muzungu.
Oh,
have-
dollars.
I have no M-Pesa.
Dollar.
Dollar?
Yes.
No. I am from Turkey. We use lira.
Yeah, bring dollars. You can.
What will you do with lira?
I will
Turkey
exchange.
is 8,000 kilometers away.
I'll exchange. Yeah, to the bank there.
Can you?
Yes.
Maybe also I can.
I'll try. Yeah.
Good idea. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Baba.
Yeah.
The dry season in Kenya and in this eastern part of Africa was too long, and all the people and animals suffered a lot because of the drought. So the water level in the waterfall is also very little. So we have bigger waterfalls in my hometown in Turkey. What are you eating?
I'm eating a sugar cane.
A sugar cane.
Yeah, sugar cane.
Is it soft?
It is soft and very sweet.
Ah, can
Yeah.
you take a bite?
Ah,
And you chew it?
I
You
chew,
drink the water?
I drink the water, the sugary water, then I feel quenched. Yeah, I feel okay.
And you don't swallow it. Bye bye. After a great visit, now I'm out to the hippo point. Let's see some hippos. Thank you. Bye bye. So this is the sugar cane. It looks like a bamboo, but it is not eating. So that is the thing guy was eating. Salama baba. Hello. Salama. Habari yako? Hippo left? No? Zero hippo. Zero. No hippo. No. There? Ah, okay. Thank you. Salama baba. Habari yako? There is no hippo.
There is over there.
Oh, all the way to the end.
Yes,
But not so many, huh?
they are not many.
Because of the water level? Okay, thank you. Asante. And slowly we are getting closer to our destination. Now we are going to the southern hemisphere again. So now we are in the south. All the waterfall and the hippo pool was in the north. Now we are in the south. Melullenme deli gönül, melullenme deli gönül, gez bir zaman, gör nice olur, gör nice olur. İndir tahtını yüceden, indir tahtını yüceden, yık bir zaman, gör nice olur, gör nice olur, gör nice olur, gör nice olur. Those are the folk songs of my country, and I'm carrying and playing a traditional Turkish instrument. I always sing in my helmet, and sometimes I share a part of it with you. Thank you so much for listening. There's a small town on the side of the road. Let's stop here for 2 minutes and buy water. Salama. Habari yako? Salama baba. Habari yako? Salama mama. How are you? How much is it? She overcharged me for like 30%. Good. Where are you from?
From Kenya.
This town?
I'm within the locality.
Around Africa.
Are you going to make it with a motorbike? Sure.
I hope. I'm not sure, but I just wish. I pray.
Okay, you will do it.
Yes. I will try. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Good.
There is a huge national park on the right hand side, which is called Aberdare, I think. And you see all those mountains, all those greenery belongs to the national park. And there is a chance for us to see some wild animals again. Ta-da! If you watched the last video, we have seen a lot of wild animals. We even rode motorbike with the zebras. It was amazing, just amazing. Maybe we can have something like this in this ride also. I'm excited, I'm hopeful, we'll see. Again, there is a heavy rain ahead. And let's see if I can pass it or I need to wait. We will understand it in like 5 minutes because I'm directly going into that cloudy and rainy area. Yes, I think it will be on my left because it is also going to the left. So I hope we will not cross each other. Rain video I have recorded in Africa. Now you can see that area is open, blue. It is pouring on the left, like literally pouring. And I'm getting closer and closer. Still no rain here. I need to go all the way like to the right hand side of the cloud. Cloud is faster than me. I think I will not be able to make it. So I need to have rest and wait for the cloud to pass. A different type of monkeys which has a turquoise balls. I want to show you what I have just passed. Can you see it? Oh, I was so lucky. I just passed this rain for like few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. But I came fast. But I'm glad I didn't get wet. Yee-hoo. Salama. Habari yako? You were doing something. What were you doing?
Injection.
Huh? Injection. Ah, okay. So many animals. So good. You will do more? You will do more injection? Yes. Okay, I will watch. You changed his nature. It's walking backwards. He's the veterinarian?
Veterinary?
Yeah.
No.
No.
The owner of the cattle.
Ah. Good job. Yes. So I'm taking this shortcut and I will end up with this rain, that's for sure. And it will make my journey like 50 kilometers shorter. And this is the first view of the magnificent Mount Kenya, which is under the clouds. We cannot see, unfortunately, but Mount Kenya is all this huge single standing mountain. I hope we'll see tomorrow or the day after or the day after. We'll be traveling around Mount Kenya. It looks like this area, which is just next to a national park, is a Maasai place. Lots of Maasai people are around, walking with their cattle. And there are zebras quite far, but I can see. This is drone. This is
I know this is a drone.
flight.
The low point
see?
has been updated. Please check it on the map.
See? This camera
Where is the camera?
here.
Yeah. It's a camera because.
Hey.
It's a magic.
Okay. Up. Time to go.
Hey, time to go.
Yes.
Here.
It will fly. Yes.
It's going there.
Yeah, it will come with me.
Oh.
Yes. I invited some of the Maasai people to take a picture and to sit on my motorbike, and they gave me the best pictures ever. I'm so happy. And when you go to Serengeti, you can pay, you have to pay actually, and you can get pictures of the Maasais. They can jump for you, they can dress really nice for you, but it is just a fake tribal experience. Like, those people were the original and they don't ask anything. they were just happy to share this moment with me. They were just surprised and happy for me to speak Swahili, and we tried to communicate with few English words, few Swahili words. Oh, where are you coming? Why did you come here? Where are you going? Like, what is your route? That kind of things. We communicated, we took some pictures, I showed them, they got so happy. Yeah, that's all they wanted, that's all I wanted. And we left each other with smiling faces. This is the experience that I came Africa for. And I will seek more and more of this. And the final town, our destination, Nanyuki, is just here. And the equator line should be somewhere near. Yes, the board is right here. Let's do the experiment again. Salama. Salama baba.
How are you?
Yes.
Habari yako?
Uzuri.
Ah. Baba,
video don't anyway.
Okay.
I'm from Turkey, Uturuki.
Okay.
And in Turkey, everyone knows you.
William.
Yes, William.
Through what?
Through Barış Manço.
Oh.
In 1970, no, 87.
87.
A long hair guy came here.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He's.
Where is that? Can you show me?
No, I will. Come. Before we continue, let me tell you who is Barış Manço. Barış Manço was a legendary Turkish rock musician and television personality, remembered as one of the nation's most beloved cultural icons. He pioneered the Anatolian rock genre by blending traditional Turkish folk with Western rock, creating over 200 timeless songs across 4 decades. With his long hair, vibrant style and warm charisma, he bridged modern pop culture with deep-rooted values inspiring generations. Through his TV shows, he traveled to more than 100 countries, acting as a global cultural envoy, famously saying he was from the world. His name, Barış, meaning peace, perfectly reflects his mission, spreading harmony, curiosity, and goodwill through art and travel. Though he passed away in 1999, his legacy lives on as a powerful symbol of peace, creativity, and unity in Turkish culture. Do you remember this guy?
Is the guy alive?
No, Baba. He's dead like 20 years ago. This is you.
Yeah.
Baba, this is the first time in Turkey we saw this experiment. Water swirl to different
Direction.
directions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we do it again?
Come and show me.
You see?
Asante.
We wanted to make you happy.
Asante. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Okay, Baba, we are listening you.
My brother, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Okay, it's William now in the exactly on the 0 degrees of the equator line. Then I'm going to show you the water demonstration, how water is being affected by the line of the equator line. When you cross northern hemisphere of the equator line, about 10 meters away from 0 degrees of the equator line. Then we pour the water inside here, let the water go through this, or when you are northern hemisphere, you see the current is moving clockwise direction of the northern pole. When you cross on the southern hemisphere, the current turn anti-clockwise direction. And exactly on the 0 degrees of the equator line, there is no any cycles. The water reduces speed and they go straight down. That force is called Coriolis effect.
Coriolis.
The Coriolis force. Now,
It is like magic.
yeah, it's true. Let me see northern pole from 0 degrees of the equator line.
Okay.
Will come on the northern hemisphere.
Okay.
As you know that equator line is an imaginary line. That's why we move 10 meters away from 0 degrees of the equator line, is whereby we can see the effect from this point right now. Look here. Now, as the water goes through this ore, you see the water is moving clockwise direction on the north. Look, this more indicator will show you clearly. You can see the indicator will show you clearly the current is moving clockwise direction on the northern side of the equator line. When you lift the ball up slowly, I want you to see here on the bottom. You can see the water spiral.
Yes.
You can see the spiral is, the current is moving clockwise direction on the northern ends of the equator line. And that force is called the Coriolis effect
Coriolis
or Coriolis force. Now, yes, starting from this point, here we are. Look, this smoke indicator will show you that the current is turning anti-clockwise direction. Can't you see that indicator? Look at that. The current is moving opposite, anti-clockwise on the southern hemisphere. When you lift the ball up slowly, slowly, slowly, look here at the bottom. You can see the spiral of the water. Have you seen something? Yeah, exactly. We are on the southern hemisphere of the equator line. Now, exactly on the 0 degrees of the equator line, no cyclones exactly on the equator line, the current reduce the speed. The current is very slow, no moving, no rotation. That force is called the Coriolis effect. Lift the ball up slowly, look here on the bottom, there is no spiral, the water goes straight down. Because exactly on the 0 degrees of the equator line, there is no any magnetic field to the 0 degrees of the equator line. Thank you very much. Nice time and welcome, brother.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Even there's a certificate here to certify that you are crossing the equator line. Look to the north pole and the south pole, Nanyuki.
Aha.
And this certificate costs 600 shillings. Now I understand. Maybe a tip is what you like it for William.
So in the beginning of the video, you have seen we did the same experiment in Nyahururu, and we did it here again, and it works. So if you have any scientific evidence or like research, please leave it down in the comments so we can know the truth. So far, what I see is the experiment is working. Thank you so much, and we'll continue to our last stop to the hotel.
That's good. That's good. And your signature, yeah? Good. Good.
So
Great.
good.
Yeah.
So now this is my
This
certificate.
is your certificate. This is my brother here. That's good.
Asante baba.
Baba.
Asante sana. I got the certificate from the person who is William, and this will be the memory of my lifetime. Thank you so much.
God be with you, brother.
Thank you.
Have a long life.
Thank you. You too, baba.
Okay.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Anil Unlu. And motorbike Equator, and my certificate from the person William. I'm so happy. I feel fulfilled. And now it is time to hit the road again. Salama.
Yes, I'm fine.
Habari yako?
Nzuri sana, labda yako.
Fresh. Gets more. Okay. So 210 kilometers with 7.5 liters. It makes like 3.8
3.8 kilometers.
per 100 kilometers.
100.
That is good.
Yes,
Huh?
How much is this?
Motor?
Motor?
Maybe 1 million.
1 million.
1 million Kenya. This
140.
140. Ah, that's good. Is it 100 cc?
150.
150.
And this
700.
700.
Yes. Up, up, up, up. Salama. Is this a hotel? Salama. Are you the receptionist for the hotel? Who is in the reception? It was a long but so enjoyable day, and I decided to go a little bit away from the city, and I have found a heaven. And I will stay here for tonight, actually for 2 nights, because I really like this place. But I will try to find some mira in the market. Is there any place that I can find mira? Not the leaves, but the branches. I want to try. I'm looking for mira. How can I find mira?
Mira, come. This is the best. This is the best. Karama.
Kind of drug which is called mira. And thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. Don't forget to subscribe down here so you don't miss the upcoming episodes from Africa. I will be uploading 2 new episodes every week. And now you can click here for the next video, or you can check out this playlist to keep exploring more African adventures.